Hi, I'm Dr. Emma Gray. I'm a postdoctoral researcher, and at the moment we're researching the conservation of the Julia Creek dunnart in northwest Queensland. Dunnarts and carnivorous marsupials in general, there's so many species and they occur across Australia. Most people have no idea that they occur, and I think that's because they're nocturnal, they're small, and they like to hide. I think the most fascinating part for me is their really cryptic nature. The Julia Creek dunnart was first described back in 1979 based on just like 4 museum specimens, and then they weren't seen again until 1992. And so between that time, we really thought that they were extinct. So now the species occurs in northwest Queensland and has a really restricted distribution. And so they're currently listed as vulnerable federally and also endangered in Queensland. The traditional method that we use to find dunnarts are Elliott traps, which are small metal box traps. And so the animal investigates the trap because there's a tasty bait of peanut butter and bacon inside. They trigger a mechanism and a door closes behind them. However, it's really time consuming and labour intensive to set out. So we've also been trialling a number of methods, including camera traps, wildlife detection dogs, so actually training detection dogs to find Julia Creek dunnarts based on their odour, and also owl pellets, which is an interesting one. The owls actually prey on the Julia Creek dunnart, and you can look at their pellets, which are the regurgitated remains of the prey that they can't digest, and actually ID small mammals to species level based on the bones, particularly the jaws and the teeth. And the final method that we're using is eDNA. So in particular, air filters. So we put out these small little air filters that's basically a computer fan, suctions air through a filter paper. We set those out overnight. We go back the next day and hopefully we have eDNA of our target species on it. The Julia Creek dunnart is a threatened species that we really just don't know much about. The main aim of our research is to try to find the best detection methods to detect these species. We can't conserve them if we don't know where they are. The methods that we're using are also applicable to other small mammals, and that's really important, especially in Australia today. We actually have the worst mammal extinction rate on record. So we really need to quickly be able to identify where these threatened species occur.